Hey guys, Afshin again, and welcome back to another Vex Onshape tutorial. Last time we looked at single part drawings, but today we're stepping it up and getting into assembly drawings. These are super useful when you want to highlight a specific subsystem on your robot, like a wheel module or the Odom Pod that we have over here. Anyways, if you're new to Onshape and you just want to learn how to start building a robot, designing plastic, or make that single part drawing that I was talking about before, check out the playlist in the top right. But let's get straight into the video. Alright, so here we have the Odom Pod that we created 2 videos ago. If you guys haven't checked that out, please do. That's just a step-by-step tutorial on how to CAD an Odom Pod, and that will be on the top right. But to actually start creating a drawing for this, there's a few ways to do it. One, we could either go and click here and say create drawing. We could go here and right click the document and select create a drawing from over here, or my personal favorite, highlighting exactly what you want to create a drawing of and right clicking. This is really nice to say if you want to only select a part of an assembly, you can do that and create a drawing of it. And then we can just click it, and then we're provided with this tab over here, and we can select between having 4 views, which is nice for a part, but if it's an assembly, I usually like going for no views, and then ANSI A inch, which basically just means American Standard, and we're cutting in inches. So then we can say OK. And then automatically it wants to put in the front view. So we can do that. And after that, we could also put in, say, the isometric view. So they know exactly how this looks like. Let it load. Okay. And then from there, we have a few options. We could either put another view here, or maybe we could try putting a bill of materials. However, if you see, when we try to put in the bill of materials, it shows up with a bunch of lines. And this is a lot of parts. And as you can see, a lot of these are just random parts of the Omni wheel. So it wouldn't be the best in this scenario to actually put a bill of materials. However, if you guys are making something like a wheel assembly and making a drawing of that and showcasing it, it would be nice to put that as a bill of materials so they know exactly what's inside the assembly itself. But for this, we're going to be using a section view. And a section view is essentially looking at something by cutting it in half. So we can create a horizontal one here and say, make it over here. And then when we put this, we can use this to say, hey, this is actually screw jointed, and we can give this text selection, and we can say, hey, this is screw jointed, say, this is screw jointed, holy smokes, my typing, is screw jointed to remove friction, or give a little bit of a note of it in this section over here. So that lets you give a little bit of a detail and talk a little bit. And usually that's something that you want to do, provide some note on to what this is, why you put it, or how you design this little. You could also create a manual bill of materials if you wanted to by going over and selecting table and selecting how many rows or columns that you want and adjusting it from there. Or you could use this bubble over here. So if you go here and we say this screw and we create a bubble, in that bubble we can say screw used for screw join. Here. Try again. Screw used for screw join. Click that check mark, and it'll automatically create that bubble. Usually though, these bubbles are used for bill of materials, so it's nicer to use them for bill of materials, but you can use them as you wish. I recommend having something kind of like this format though for assembly, either having these 2 views up here a view over here, and then a bill of materials or notes over here. And after that, you can just fill this all out. So like for example, this is our Odom Pod, so we can say odometry pod. Oh. Say the drawing number, like this is drawing number 1. You can provide the weight, the revision, so like how many times you've done it, if it's been approved by anyone, or you could just say yourself. And you could go through and submit this into your notebook. And this will look really good for that one section where it's looking for specific drawings and just general for being technical and professional within your notebook. But anyways, if you guys liked this video, hope you guys had fun, learned something new, but we'll see you next time. Please like, subscribe, comment, let me know what other videos you guys want to see, what else you want to learn, and I might make a video out of it. But anyways, we'll see you guys next time.